Hello everybody, this is BScat100 and welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. In the previous episode, we had gone back in time. So this is our first meeting with Athena, and we're past Apollo. We also decided to take on the case of the murder of, and we have our handed in little notes here, of Rex QB to defend Damien Tenma, who is the father of one of Susie's friends. And like a whole bunch of stuff went on. It's been quite a bit. It's been quite a day, so my brain is a little bit jumbled. But I know that we had just met Athena at the end of the last episode, and we are going to go investigate soon. So, if you'd like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, click that bell so you're notified of everything that I do when I do it, and share with your friends so they can join in on this investigation. Now, I'm going to say this again, just in case people watch one series and not the other, which is completely fine. Things might sound a little bit different. Now, you have noticed, especially, because it was in the beginning of this case in the last episode, the fact that there have been cracks and pops in the game audio recently. Well, I'm hoping, I'm not hoping because, I paid good money for it, but I'm praying that it was an issue on Bandicam's end and not the capture card's end. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a test run today using OBS, and I have been using this for the past few episodes of Blaze Blue, and everything seems to have worked fine. So we're going to see what happens. Everything is on one track though, so it is kind of one take, and that's just for future editor. So everything's going to sound a little bit weird. I'm probably going to be messing around with a few things over the next couple episodes in order to do audio balance stuff. But just bear with me, because hopefully if this is correct, then things will just be better. I also forgot to mention that because I'm using OBS, I've decided to fully switch over to the mic that I use when streaming, because it's just a lot easier to work with than the headset mic. So, with all of that out of the way, have we talked to Athena yet? We have not. So, let us talk to her about the investigation. Okay, what's next on the list? Investigating the crime scene, what else? Well, what are we waiting for? Last one there is a rotten egg. We don't have to run all the way there. Okay, then how about speed walking? Why does this have to be a competition at all? I guess we're moving to the foyer. April 17th, QB Manor. Foyer. Do you hear that? It sounds like a TV or something. Oh, look! There's TV in that little room in the corner. In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the Amazing Ninetails, has been confirmed missing according to sources close to the wrestler. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Ninetailsville today. He also failed to appear at a match today where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with Temataro's recent escape. So that wrestler's gone missing. Hey, you two! You don't belong in here! Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious. What about them horns of yours? They might look mighty suspicious if you ask me. Horns? That's my hair. Anyway, we're lawyers, and we're here to... You're them lawyers came to defend Mayor Tema, ain't you? You should have reckoned with that expensive-looking bracelet you got there. Name's Phineas Filch. I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet you. Same here. Wow, talk about a quick change of heart. So tell me, demon lawyer. Bet you use them demonic horns of yours to scare the bejeebers out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horn demon, you! Ouch! These horns, my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone. Hey? Seems a mighty big waste of perfectly good horns if you ask me. And again, ain't none of my business, so... it was fast. Guess he's done with me. Well, I better get back to work.
Hold it!
Hold it! Halt! Stop right there! Huh? Me? Apollo, your bracelet's gone. Ugh. Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, sir. I'll check the lost and found later. Somehow, I don't think that'll be necessary. Just check your wrist right now. Ah! The cat's out of the bag. It was barely in the bag to begin with. That was a pretty pathetic attempt. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me. I'm begging you. Jeez, I almost feel sorry for him now. What should we do about him, Apollo? Well, I got my bracelet back, and he seems sorry enough, so... I knew you'd understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. You obviously got a big heart. As far as... Oh, shit. As big as the wad of cash in your wallet, I hope. Leave my wallet out of this. Oh! Hey! Didn't you just finish apologizing for stealing from us? Run away, run away! Head for the hills! Get back here, you. Talk about a quick escape. Huh? Looks like he dropped a few things. It's like a pair of diagrams. One's of the crime scene, and here's one of the foyer. Foyer, excuse me. He left his shoes behind, too. Guy's a living definition of a bumbling thief. Let's hang on to his shoes. We can give him back next time we see him. As for the diagrams, I say we keep them. Look like something the police might draw. Wonder where the caretaker got him. Alright, so we got the foyer diagram and the crime scene diagram. Now then, as I recall, Fox Chambers should be at the top of those stairs. The 17th, QB Manor, Fox Chamber. Wow. Where'd all those black feathers and weird tracks come from? Popular opinion seems to be that they're from Temataro. You mean the great evil has returned? Even if we did, I'd be let out of the courtroom trying to indict him. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene. And who are you? Are you with the police? I asked first, who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene. Under arrest? But... Save him for the boys back at HQ. Now come quietly or else. I don't want to be late for lunch. Please wait, we're Mayor Timmer's lawyers. Well, why didn't you say so? You're the lawyers I heard about. Ha ha ha! I almost took you two in. You two were sure suspicious, though. I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day. Sorry, we didn't get your name. My name? I'm Bobby Fulbright, the heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. The champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase, in justice we trust. Oh boy, this is a story and a half. So, what can I do for you? Oh boy, alright, look at this badge. Justice needs backup sometimes too. So I don't mind you asking for help, but you should start by thinking things over yourself. After all, the road to justice starts with your own first step. Ha ha ha. Don't have any information to offer, you could just say so. Okay. Just want to see what he says to some of this stuff. Or to all of it. Okay, he's of no help at all with this stuff. So, would it be okay if we had a look around? Certainly not. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Can you make an exception? Cease and desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my little friend over here. He's reaching for his... Injustice we trust. It's just badge. You maybe may attempt as attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross the police line. Apollo, let's see if we can change his mind. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. I bet he's as dense as heroes come. You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. I'm a wall of justice keeping injustice. That would be you at bay. I knew it. Look, there's just us and you here, right? Justice and me, you say? That's right. Are you trying to say that Justice and I aren't enough to keep you out? What? No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice. No, it can't be! You have on the ropes now, Athena. And if we were on the side of justice, would you let us through? Well, but guarding the crime scene is part of justice too. Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right? Ah! Whose justice is the most just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Oh, Lady Justice, what would you have me do? I think we really got to him. Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go. Our police for justice might have had a huge impact just tying him in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around. After all that about unauthorized personnel, this is surprisingly easy. Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just? Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be That's a typo. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime scene, right? Right. A search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use in the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles. You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? Wait, but how do we go about changing our perspective? See arrows on the bottom screen or press left and right on the D-pad. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap. Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. Nous allons commencer. Let's get going. I assume that's like Greek? Something? So, great thing about this game, and I'm gonna be pointing that out a lot, is they implemented a system to make sure that you don't get tied up. They want to guide you they basically want to handhold you throughout these investigations, which I'm fine with, if I'm being honest. It definitely saves a little bit of time. So, once we're done investigating something, there will be a little check mark on the hand letting you know that you're done there. So that way you'll know what you've investigated. So, since the cursor's on the door anyway... Forbidden Chamber. You say the demon Tematara was imprisoned in there before his escape. Think we could get the door open? It's worth a try. Oh good, it's shut tight. I didn't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. In justice we trust. Did I hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. It's an essential part of the culture we found in this matter, so we can't blow it up either. So not openable door, right. According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene. Thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful. Forget I just said that. So the Forbidden Chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like it's something I better keep in mind. Little check mark. Look, the statue only has one tail. Maybe it's the Nine-Tails Fox sidekick. But the number of tails represents a yokai's power. So if you had two Apollo, I'd only have one? Wait, what? Not that it means you're better than me, got it? Like I said, what? Okay. How about the other fox? Oh. Oh no, they both just have one tail. Wow, this is a pricey looking chair. Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it. Really? Yeah, only when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings. So the prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing. He's the prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing about. That stinks. Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. He must be feeling so scared and confused. Apollo, it's up to us to save him. It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. That's about right. Okay, guess we're not talking about the tag at all. This is where Alderman QB's body was found. Apparently, the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's print on it. It's not good. Never fear, Detective Fulbright is here. Yikes! Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so... In the name of justice, I must say goodbye. What was that about? Beats me. Something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can't lift it up and... Freeze! Ah! No disturbing the crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers. Just have a point there. Hey, Detective Fulbright, did you hear about that attack over on Yokai Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like the roll of cloth. And you waited now to tell me I better get over there at once. In justice we trust! That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo, now's our chance to look around some more. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. I hope she never finds my weakness. Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight. Looks like a large blood-stained cloth. Looks like a large blood-stained cloth. Blood's probably the Alderman's, but it's pretty far from the body. Whatever it got here, why does this seem important? Okay. "3D! Hello, what words come to mind when you watch that pendulum in there? Unsteady and restless. Such a direct representation of your current state of mind. Wait, that was some kind of psychological test? My diagnosis, the strange case has made you anxious, causing you to lose your cool. You're actually not that far off the mark. Psychology! It's a folding screen. I wonder what they were using it for. Read that in Japanese, that the Japanese used to use these in drafty rooms, but now they're just for show. You mean like my attorney's badge? Poor Athena. Cop treating her like a child must have really bothered her. Ugh. Christ, doing Apollo's voice is making my throat actually turn the voice into that. This one's a giant spear, but what? This one's a spear, but what about this one? It looks like a giant pair of pliers. Looks like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in the manga once. Really? What are they used for? Oh, things like pinching through cheeks. Ow! Pulling out tongues. Stop. Oh, and you should see what they can do to a person's eyes. Okay, I get the idea. But I'm sure this thing is just a simple can opener or something like that. Demons eat canned food? I've always wondered what they ate besides people. Alright, what's we got here? Oh, shiny. Huh? What do we have here? It's like a statue of the Nine-Tailed Fox and Timotaro battling out. Careful, Apollo. It's got blood on it. Really? Hey, you're right. What if it's the old man's blood? I can't even remain so calm after seeing this blood. Well, this is the first time I've seen something like this, so... You're no fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case. Already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? Fox and Demon statue added to the court record. What's all this? Look, a cat with two tails. What's this thing? And this lady has a really long neck. How funny is that? There's no way a creature like that could ever exist. You'd have a tough time swallowing. Apollo, I bet you're one of those kids who didn't believe in Santa Claus. That got to do with anything. Oof, Apollo. How old are you? I think he's like 19 or something right now. No, he's like 23. There's... Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna retract that statement before I do anything, because I was gonna say there's no way that you should be hardened, like, you know, your imagination is out the window, but perhaps me being the one to say that is not necessarily the best. Hey, this window opens. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff. The window only opens about 6 inches, not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo, there's something caught on the window frame. Looks like gold fur. It looks like gold fur. What a pretty color. It must be from some kind of animal. What is it doing here? Did Alderman QB have a pet fox? Fur that was found at the scene of the crime. It's long and soft and appears to be from some sort of animal. That about wraps it up. Oh, shit. If only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows. Hey, Apollo? Do you hear something? Huh? I don't hear anything. Alright, your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine. What are you talking about? A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through a narrow strait. The echo of someone's voice. In justice we trust! Someone's got a sharp set of ears. That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct. I heard it through the air ducts. Yes, check it out. Why would she hear you through here, through there? Well, we go to the diagram. As you can see, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads outside and into the hallway. The wind must have rushed through there and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears. What a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through that air duct or something. A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into, that much is true. But as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high, in fact. I highly doubt that there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something. I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you? I guess you're right. Speaking of things in this room... Yeah? Can you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright? Not on my watch, buddy! In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Oh, come on! Throw us a bone here! Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever you were in need. I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about, but keeping information out of enemies' heads is also a form of justice. Which justice is the most just? Why is this always so hard? Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto. To serve and protect? I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. Yes, of course. I must serve it I must serve and well as protect. Okay, I will share some information. In the name of justice. We did it, Paolo. Yeah, we did all right. I'm not sure it was entirely ethical. All right. Was it Miss Jinxie Tema who first discovered the crime scene? That's right, and this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Miss Tema had a key allowing her immediate access. Key? So then the Fox chamber was locked? Yes, and Miss Tema had the only key to its door. Really? So Alderman QB didn't have a key to the Fox chamber? Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but it disappeared after his murder. Disappeared? You think the killer took it? It could very well connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it's the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you. Ha ha ha. You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're plain old mean. I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I only hope good little boys and girls. Shameless rascal? Who even says that? Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either. Alright, crime scene photo. So this tracks look a lot like something a yokai might leave behind. You don't actually think the murderer was some kind of monster, do you? What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tema something. Because from the black feathers and big tracks, it looks like that creature did it. A prime suspect would, no doubt, love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature. Can Tema, whatchamacallit, even be made a victim of slander? Doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman. So, the most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like Yokai Tenma was the killer. Wait, what? Now I'm as confused as you. But anyway, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. So Mayor Tenma's your only suspect? That's right. Even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. And he's really scary looking too. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Don't be ridiculous! He was the only one without an alibi. Oh, is that so? Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma's aide, and the two of them were together at the time. Filch, the guy who tried to steal my bracelet, just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all? She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would murder the Alderman and pin the crime on her father. Besides, you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear? True enough, that spear looks even bigger than her. That's about all I can reveal at the time. Well, you must admit, Damien Tenma appeared to be most likely suspect. I admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. Prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? That's the one. He's, how should I put it, not what you'd expect. That is unless you faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. What the? Is this some kind of joke? Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney. Who better to prove that than this master of psychology? He's the best man for the job. But he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so none of us are in a position to question the matter. Ha ha ha. This really is the dark age of law. This prosecutor wouldn't happen to go by the name of Blackwell, would he? Bingo! Summon Blackwell! So you have heard of him. You could say that. What's that supposed to mean? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackwell. The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law. What? And he of all people is going to stand in court tomorrow? Ha ha ha! Never fear, I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. Well, you kids knock yourselves out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow. Wait, Detective Fulbright, I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off. I hadn't even noticed. Why am I barefoot? Honestly, I hadn't noticed until just now. Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes, they are. My favorite pair, in fact. Thank you for bringing them to me. You must be truly on the side of justice. Somebody Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective. Stealing shoes right off of someone's feet. That's pretty amazing. I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Well, it looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective, so let's see here. We should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. Suppose we have no choice in the matter. This is just awful. Terrible, I say. Somebody out! I already forgot Filch's voice. Oh, look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch? Oh, no, the name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep on pilfering and you may wind up on a jailbird instead. So what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Come quick. Okay, what's the deal with him all of a sudden? Is this some kind of mask? It's the Amazing Ninetales' mask. The Amazing Ninetales? Oh, right, the wrestler appeared during the festival's special event. What's his mask doing here? He'd never take off his mask like this. He never take off his mask like this. Somebody must have killed him. What? Who would do such a thing? Let's go talk over there in private. Huh? Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. So what makes you believe that Amazing Ninetales has been murdered? You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, aren't you? Yes, I mean, no, I just tell me, please. Well, it's like this. I've dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? What a team, and me and my bandit mask and you and that demon mask of yours. Demon mask? What if I could make it big? Hello, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Huh? No, I wasn't actually... why did I let him pull me off topic like that? Come on, Apollo, ask him about the Amazing Ninetales murder already. The Amazing Ninetales is our village's savior, and don't you forget it. He trademarks a gold cape made to look like the Ninetales fox. Ninetales tails. The 9 foxtails. I got that all wrong. He whirls through the ring, smacking down 10 town wrestlers left and right. He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost of a town. Now it's Yokai Town. The Amazing Ninetales really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Filch. Guess it makes sense since you're from the same village as the Amazing Ninetales. I know, a lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. So when was that a compliment? Ouch, what's the big idea? Check your pockets. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it, got lots more. Alright, check that out later. So you're saying my Amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story behind that? You're saying he was murdered because his mask washed up alongside the river? That's the only part of it. That's only part of it. Since the main event, the main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. Well, word round Ninetales Vale is he was killed by Temataro. Villagers are pretty superstitious, aren't you? We are. We love conspiracy theories too, like the mayor's diabolical plot. The mayor of Tematown? What is he plotting? Rumor has it that he's planning on releasing Temataro. That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. Quite a tale. Ain't finished yet. There was only one person who could have stopped the mayor. Our hero, the Amazing Ninetales. He vowed to battle the mayor of Tematown and stop the municipal merger. Couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. Apollo, we still have to ask him about the Alderman's murder, remember? Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office, guarding the entrance like Mr. QB said I could. I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. Must be talking about this small room in the upper right corner. Definitely looks like you can keep track of comings and goings from there. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch? I do indeed. I was with Mayor Tema's aide. Florent LaBelle's his name. The two of you were working together. It's a pretty sound alibi, alright? No one came in and out of the manor since the time of the murder. Around the time of the murder. You watched it the whole time. Didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, their security camera would have spotted them. No one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happens. So do you think this mask is the real deal? Without doubt, this is the mask worn by the Amazing Ninetales. What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some fur is missing. This places a mask at the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Someone with white hair who's linked to this murder and is against the merger? No way! Could the Amazing Ninetales be and the Alderman actually be... Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face. Oh, no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something, since she works here. Reattached to the Amazing Ninetales mask. Mind if I ask you about this? Oh, that. Right. Well, does it ring a bell? Oh, it's ringing, alright. You want to thank me for my hard work, and I humbly accept. No, this isn't a gift. Should have known this was a dead end. Alright. Back out. Okay, maybe she's on Yokai Lane. There we go. April 17th, Ninetales Vale, Yokai Lane. Oh look, it's Jinxie. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and... So, sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. Trying to make a better milkshake and it cured my lactose intolerance. You should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me. It's the demon lawyer. Not another warding charm. Apollo? Who is she? Oh, right. It's your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Timma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh, so she's the one who... hello, my name's Athena Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you too. Where's Suzie? She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. Wait, how do I know you didn't... that you didn't gobble her up alive? Relax, I didn't eat her up. I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor little Suzie. About to ready for some tears of frustration myself. He's quite an interesting character, huh, Apollo? She works at the Alderman's manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So, no one knows the amazing Ninetales' true identity. They say no one ever seen him without his mask. Doesn't that make you want to know even more? That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponents are so popular. Wait, you mean expose as in strip them naked? You even think like a demon. The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why the masks are more important to them than life itself. So you see, these unmasking matches are the life and death battles for the wrestlers. It means this mask didn't just happen to wash up alongside the riverbank. There's gotta be a story behind it. No one could stop the amazing Ninetales. But she'd be shocked to find out he's really the Alderman. Wait, she's a huge fan of the amazing Ninetales. She'd probably freak out if I sold her this mask without the guy in it. What are you thinking? It would crush her if she figured out her favorite wrestler is dead. Guess I'll spare her the grief, although she really could use a real reality check. Interesting little side dialogue there. Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened? Not much. At least, not yet. But you do think Tematara was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that. Huh? You said Tematara murdered the Alderman. It's okay. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell me? God, what was that for? People see things when they don't get enough sleep. Such thing as monsters. Huh? It's gotten into her. So if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human? No, you're still a demon. Oh, I give up. Seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tematara for some reason. That's precisely why we need to know more about... Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the Fox Chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. That's... You gave me this when I was heading up to the crime scene. You thought Tematara was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right? That's true, but... If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it will help your father, too. Alright, then. Why do you think Tematara is the killer? I saw him. Saw him with my own eyes. Tematara was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison and ran right by me. What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Tematara. It was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear, but there was no one around to help me. Foul beast raced by me towards the foyer. So it's the foyer. Foyer. I was gonna say foyer, fuck it. Sylvester and LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Temataro, too. I think we better get their statements. Considering Gigi's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her. Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Temataro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same Temataro Jinxie just says she saw. Don't be ridiculous! Temataro is the killer, and he can fly too. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime, anything else stand out? Actually, I heard this strange jangling sound. A jangly sound? Can you be a little more specific? My memory's kind of fuzzy, but I vaguely recall seeing Temataro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound. Does Temataro usually carry a staff? Good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown in the scroll. How about in other documents? Any of them show Temataro with a staff? It's the only known document depicting Temataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed. Then what's the deal with the Temataro you saw, Dixie? Seems like who foolishly choose to depict the demon are cursed. Their statement. What did you tell me you saw Temataro earlier? Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Mr. LaBelle? Papa's aide. Oh, right. The other guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. What exactly did he tell you? Keep the village superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Temataro at the time of the crime. Real superstitions? They say you must not gaze upon Temataro, but in the event that you do, look. And then tell anyone what you saw, Temataro will claim your soul. That's something everyone here knows. Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. But I didn't because I'm not from around here. Hey, come to think of it. Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You would stare at Temataro like that? Lower your eyes! You'll steal your soul if you're not careful! Steal my soul? Seriously? Guy at the special event thing said he... almost the exact same thing. Paula, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Temataro? I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetales Vale. Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we better go have a word with him. I'm doing Master Sponsor for Mystery. The last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. Bueno. Next up, the man at foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us. "17th, QB Manor, foyer." I believe this is a great time to stop. And so I will do so. In the next episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies, we meet Florence LaBelle. Thank you guys for watching. Oops. So used to doing that. Thank you guys for watching. And see you guys later.